Hey there. Today on Chuck and Dirt, we're headed back to some old stomping grounds we've been around before. Last year I shot several episodes at a 1760 home site. It's the home site where I recovered the 1738 KG2, the 1650s French Liard, dozens of flat buttons, some large scents, all kinds of cool things. I've had my friends Bill, Mike, Tracy, and Digger Dave out there with me. Been a long time though. I sort of moved on to new ground because I was, the finds were petering out and I wanted to get on to different areas. But today, I don't really have anything slated. And so I texted the owners and they said, oh yeah, sure, you're welcome anytime. Maybe we'll turn something up. But we might find nothing. But that's okay. It is a beautiful piece of property, and I'm really looking forward to going back there. My hope for the day, the only thing that I'm hoping for is I hope we can dig at least one flat button. Just one little button from the 19th century or even the 18th century would be wonderful. That would be plenty. But we'll see what happens. Maybe nothing. That's okay. I'll still have a glorious day, and you can share it with me. All right, off we go. History awaits. Look at that. Man, that never gets old. It's so pretty here. So quiet. Alright, well, let's get detecting. Well, I've been digging a lot of ghost signals. Things that are either nails or there's just nothing there at all. Little halo remnants. So far nothing, which isn't too surprising considering how hard I've hunted this area. But there's, every now and then, there's still a target. I got something here, I don't know how old it is, but it's interesting. Let's have a look. So this is some sort of an adapter that you would screw into a light socket to turn it into an outlet. And you can see it says Hubble patents on there and some kind of ID number. This top part looks like it's made of porcelain, some kind of ceramic. And then there was this little metal gizmo in the soil with it. I'm not sure what that thing is. Might have been part of it, might have been something separate. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's right here near where I park, so, even though we've hunted this ground so many zillions of times, there's still stuff here. So anyway, I'm going to keep poking about. I got the day, so we'll see how it goes. I may have to go back to the car for bug spray, though. A lot of black flies today. Alright, let's get back to it. History awaits. Oh. We're on the front lawn of the house, and we have dug an old target. It's a little strange, because I just dug one of these 2 days ago. Weird. It's a 1907 Indian head penny. I just dug one of these at an 1830 home site like 2 days ago. You probably have already seen it in a previous episode. As you can see, it's in nice shape. The back is not in nice shape. The back looks like hard-boiled fanny. It's just a mess. It is a mess. But maybe after I toothpick it, it'll come out a little bit better. But yeah, very nice. All right, and this ground here has been hunted extensively. By me and Digger Dave. And Tracy has been over here on this part of the yard too, I think. So it just goes to show you there's no such thing as hunted out ground. Now I've been at it for, must be almost 2 hours now. So the finds will, they'll peter out. They'll get more and more spare. But there's always more finds. So, alright, gonna keep going. Where there's one, there may be more. So some of you may remember that last year on this property I dug a nice old crotal bell, about that big, and I ended up giving it to the property owners as a gift. And the property owner just came out to show me something that he found in his attic in this beautiful old 18th century house. Have a look at this. It is a whole harness strap covered in crotal bells. Now these are smaller than the one I found, but they're the same variety. You can see the same sort of floral patterning. Isn't that something? That's old original leather. Look at that. That is really, really something. What a find, huh? Here you go, man. That's really awesome. Cool. Cool. Now what are you going to do with those? Are you going to hang them on a wall or something?
Well, sure. We had them hooked on the, where we hang the coats and stuff. But.
Yeah. It's nice. You might want to put some, what the heck is it called? I'll look it up. There's a leather restorative product that you can put on that leather to keep it from cracking like that. Mm-hmm. And it'll help restore some flexibility to it and keep it more pliable.
Kind of soften it up a little.
Yeah, something, mink oil I think it's called. I'll look it up when I get home and let you know.
All right.
That's really cool. That is really something special. Well, good for you, man. Gorgeous piece of history. There's no end to surprises here. Well, the black flies are driving me crazy. They're just all over me. Get out of here, you. We just had an interesting find here. I'll show you the high resolution picture of it because I need to blot out the town name. It's the town I'm at. But it's very, very interesting. It has a person's name on it. It says H.C. Newell, number 5, then the name of the town, and Mass, because I'm in Massachusetts. Might cover up the town name here, just so that you can see the H.C. Newell. I hope that's focusing. Let me try it this way. Yeah, see it? H.C. Newell, number 5. Yeah, it's just this brass plate, posts on both sides. Looks like it was stuck into leather. Maybe this was on the side of a saddlebag or a mail bag. I sent a picture to the homeowner to ask him if he knew anything about that name, if that name meant anything to him. Anyway, that's it. We're going to get back to it. And H.C. Newell, wherever you are, I found your tag. Well, here's something a little cool. I don't think it's old. I don't think it's precious, but it is interesting. Have a look. Ahoy, matey! It be a ship's wheel. Made of some kind of shiny metal. Rings up high on the detector, so I'm pretty sure it isn't gold. It's not very heavy. But it does seem to not be corroded. I mean, this grunge just wipes right off. So it might be sterling plated or something that's the wrong color. Not sure. Probably nothing. But it's cool looking. Yeah, that is neat. That is very, very neat. Huh. Looks like it was a pin. See that? Looks like there's a thing on the back for a pin. Huh. That was neat. For you AT Max users or AT Pro users, I was ringing up 7576. I thought it might be a zinc penny or maybe a kg, because those also ring up 7576. But nope, just this funky little ship's wheel. Cool. Okay, so write that down in your book. Funky little ship's wheels ring up 7576. Sorry. Well, they say always check your hole, and I did. That ship's wheel has a friend. It's not another ship's wheel. I noticed that on the front of the ship's wheel there is a circular area that looks like something was mounted right in the center. And that object was still in the hole. It had become detached from the ship's wheel over time, but I have it in my hand and I cleaned it up with a little bit of chuck and squirt. Have a look. It is a little itty-bitty tag with white enamel on it that says New York, New York. And if I can flip it over there you can see the circular thing on the back, how it used to attach to the front of that ship's wheel. So I think we can say with some amount of certainty where that ship's wheel came from, even though I don't know what it is. But I bet if I go and I do some research, I'll find that there's some sort of a motif where there's a ship's wheel with New York, New York in the center. Maybe some shipping company, maybe a jewelry company. I don't know. But that's a neat find. That's really, really cool. Man, I have hunted all around this ground. Never found that before. Very, very neat. Very pleased with myself right now. Still haven't dug a flatty. Would like to. Dave's getting old. So am I. Maybe we won't get a flatty today. But we still had an Indian head penny and that ship's wheel and this little token and the HC Newell tag and that funky socket thing that turns the socket into a, you know what it is, the plug-in thing. Doesn't matter. We had that thing. There. Shut up! Alright, let's get back to it. I think there's another signal around here somewhere. Well, I'm out in the woods now. Getting eaten alive by bugs because I didn't put any bug spray on. I really should have. I was getting a little dejected because it's so quiet out here. I've dug this area pretty hard. And just as I was going, I probably found everything. I got a ping. 70 at 6 inches. That's Indian head territory. Just flip the coin out. Looks like it is an Indian head. I don't know what the date is yet. Let's have a look together. There she is. That's the back side. I can see the 1 cent. It's rotated 90 degrees to the right, so that's the shield facing to the right. Alright, let's get it out of there. Looks a little thick. If it's a fatty, it's not a first-year fatty. Let's flip it. Oh, brother. It's encrusted. Alright, let me go at it with the toothbrush a little bit and see if we can make a date appear. Turns out it is an 1890. Pretty crusty because it's been in the forest floor. Back looks a little better than the front, but it'll probably look nicer once it's toothpicked. Sweet! Let's see if we can dig up some more history, because I know I've detected through here before and I obviously missed that coin. So maybe there's more. Woohoo! 1890. You could find a seated dime from 1890. Hey there. So I just dug up something peculiar on the AT Max. It's about 6 inches down, rang up a solid 65 in both directions. So I wasn't sure what it would turn out to be. And now that I've got it out, I still don't know what it is. But I can tell that it's something very special and personal. Have a look. This is interesting. It's a mystery. Now this is a fragment, obviously. As you can see, it has part of a monogram on it. Something was written over there on the right. Most of it's gone. And there's a little number 5 right there next to that little crease. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try zooming in a little bit. There. There you go. See that? Looks like PM or FM on the right, and then a number 5 in the fold. It might be, you know what it is? It might be a fragment of a thimble. Actually, now that I look at all those little dimples on the top, that's probably a thimble fragment. But here's the thing. This is a sterling silver thimble. It's definitely sterling. Look how shiny it is. You know, it came out of the ground clean. I mean, forest soil, acidic forest soil. You saw how the Indian head penny came out of here. I am almost dead certain that that's a sterling silver thimble fragment. And it used to have somebody's initials on it. What a shame. I couldn't find the whole thing. I checked the hole. There isn't any more of it in there. I'll scout around and see if there's more pieces, but there probably won't be. How about that? A lovely little piece of silver. And any day you find, I'm probably still zoomed in, aren't I? And any day you are properly zoomed in and you find a piece of silver is a good day. So even though we didn't find a silver coin or a piece of silver jewelry, even though it's a tiny little fragment, it's still a good day. I found a pair of Indian head pennies too in that little ship's wheel, so I can't complain. I'm getting tired of getting eaten alive by bugs, but I'm going to keep poking around here a little bit longer and see what else I can turn up. Alright, let's get to it. Wow, I'm tired. There's been a good hunt here at the 1760 home site. It's a beautiful property, as always. Filled with bugs, as always. Ugh, next time. Bug spray next time. But we had some great finds. Let's do a wrap up real quick because I'm tired. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we had 5 pennies. A couple of them are wheats. We had this little ship's wheel pin with a New York tag that went on the front. We had the H.C. Newell tag, not sure what that was, set of keys. 2 Indian head pennies, 1907, 1890, and this lovely, partially monogrammed sterling silver thimble fragment. It's a shame that it's broken. And we have this Hubble Patents, looks like 300 volt converter, change a light socket into an outlet. And I'm probably going to throw this out, but I figured I'd just show it to you. This is an old style beer can. This was before the days of pull tabs. This is a 1 quart beer can, and the way you drunk from it is you punched holes in it. You punched holes in it, and then you drank from that. Crazy. Super old. Alright, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed this hunt. I very much enjoyed having you along with me, and I hope you'll join me on the next hunt. See you then. Tag and that funky socket thing that turns the socket into, you know, doesn't matter. We had that thing. Shut up!